Well, I'm John Rutland. This is
The Durbinator.
This is a Raw, what are we calling this one?
bRAWlston.
And I'll say this much, that's a great play on words, by the way. I was wondering what you were doing. I will say that this show wasn't boring. There were a couple shit parts that we're gonna get to.
And you can already guess what they are.
Yeah.
Even if you haven't seen the show.
Because
it's as predictable as John's sense of humor. After knowing him for a decade.
It has been a decade now by this point, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Where does the time fly?
About 10 years.
Yeah. You know what? Let's just move on from this. One, check out Catwoman 13's videos. I'm going to mention this with every Raw, SmackDown, NXT review that I do, as long as I remember. I think she has some great takes on stuff. Anyway, so let's seriously check them out. Becky getting cheered heavily. Why would Boston cheer for somebody Irish? I mean, there's no big Irish population in Boston. There's a big Irish population in Boston, isn't there, Chris?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, but she got a huge pop. Good stuff, of course. She says she's coming for everybody. Because apparently she's like Charlie. Anyway, moving on from that. The Iconics show up. I forgot that the Iconics were allowed on TV. And I like the Iconics. They were featured on the Australian tour, the international tour. That's great. I just forgot the Iconics were allowed to be on TV. Which is unfortunate.
I mean, yeah, they're pretty useful in a lot of different situations, including in a tag team performance.
Is that it? Yeah. Is that it? No, not.
I'm very surprised that they went to Raw and SmackDown instead of staying in NXT.
Yeah.
Because they could have made War Games very iconic!
I was wondering how you were going to work that in.
Always.
Yeah. So, by the way, want to make mention really quickly here. One, because of a schedule change, we're going to be doing the War Games and Survivor Series predictions Thursday.
Yes.
So if they haven't announced any of those NXT teams by that point,
we'll announce any changes to our predictions via Twitter if we get to it.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe we won't care. Also, making mention...
WWE doesn't seem to. I mean, well, except for NXT's been the best part of this.
They have clearly the best
and not
part.
Just because I'm a shill for NXT, but because it's literally been the best part of every show.
It has. Also, and this isn't going to change, I'm going to be watching War Games and Survivor Series by myself. Mm-hmm. Because you are going to be busy this weekend. So, that's okay. Now we have Charlotte coming out, cutting a promo, talking to Becky, saying, yes, we are tethered together. Because I know what he wants to say.
Tethered.
See, you can do the voice. I can't do that. But, by the way,
That's because I'm very good at changing my voice.
You are. You are. So, we have Charlotte out there, and then Samoa Joe right after her. And one has natural boobs, and it's not Charlotte. That was needlessly mean.
Is it Becky?
Okay, I meant between Joe and Charlotte. You just want to undercut my joke, don't you?
Yeah, most of Joseph was a great part of the show.
He was. He's on commentary while he recovers from an injury. Petition to have Samoa Joe on commentary full time. If he's not going to wrestle much anymore, after a while, please have him on commentary. Him and Owens need to be like Raw commentary, SmackDown commentary. Seriously, that would absolutely be great. The Iconics took on Becky and Charlotte. At one point, Joe mentioned him when I think it was Peyton. It was either Peyton or Billy that had Charlotte beat up, and say, "Yeah, you go, girl." And Billy got tapped out to the figure 8. Look, at least Charlotte did not attempt a moonsault.
Yeah.
And by the way, they just announced that Charlotte's going to captain the Raw women's team for Survivor Series. Survivor Series is in basically 5 days now.
Yes, and she's going to be the captain.
Yeah.
It's not last minute booking. Why did you say that?
I you know what? I was thinking it telepathetically, and look,
with mind bullets.
Still Kinesis Kyle. Yeah, right. We have Shayna. We have Shayna and, as you call them, the OGs.
Oh, jeez.
Look, Duke and Shafir serve a purpose. That purpose is not in the ring. Their best purpose was when they were laid out cold on the concrete during an attack on NXT recently.
But anyway, what were Londa and Lousy up to?
They were doing stuff while Shayna was shouldering the whole load of this thing, beating up the Iconics. The poor Iconics. The poor goddamn Iconics. But
the Iconics
Are the Iconics even on Raw at this point? I don't know what brand they're on because I don't care.
Free
to do what they want any old time. So we have Hawkins and Ryder backstage. Hey, at least the women kicked off the show. That's a good start. We then have Hawkins and Ryder out there.
They're on the Raw brand.
Oh, they are. By the way, Real mentioned
not just for tonight. I mean, being smart.
So they have actually they had this cool moment between Becky and security where Becky actually really punched this guy in the face.
And to quote my coworker Dave Turner, it's probably the best day of his life.
Getting bopped in the face by Becky Lynch.
Yes.
To be honest, I would like that also.
I mean, when he got punched in the face by Becky, she's like, "That was awesome."
Yeah. No, that was. I like that stuff. Okay, cool. They established the NXT thing, the feud going, cool. Then we have AOP beating up Hawkins and Ryder. I forgot that AOP existed. I didn't understand what they were saying because they didn't bring their subtitles with them.
Yeah. Subtitles guy, where are you? Hold on, I'm trying to get the printer working.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get to that. We have Styles, Gallows, and Anderson. They need to include Riddle, so it's the Bro C. I am going to work a bro pun into every one of those reviews. I'm going to work several bro puns into the review.
He gets very authoritarian about it. Just turn into a real Broseph Stalin. Anyway.
So, we get Styles, Gallows, and Anderson, the Bro C, the Auk, as you call them, talking, and Hot Carl gets mentioned. Do not Google that. Do not.
It's like a hot toddy, but a lot more sexual with a hot Asian wife. Anyway.
Yeah, that's it. MXC, by the way.
A real mother lover, as AJ called him.
That is so stupid. Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. That they referred to the Hot Carl thing. You'll know what I'm saying. So here we had Humberto against Carl Anderson, and then we had the Street Profits coming here
because the OC were trying to interfere.
Yeah, we had that going on. Did we get a 6-man tag? Nope, we just got.
Which was surprising.
It was. Teddy Long wasn't booking this shit.
Holla, holla, holla! What happened, guys?
Yeah. Humberto against Carl Anderson. Everyone at ringside. Somebody on commentary mentioned the Street Bluffers.
Oh dear.
Look. Boy, those people that organize that Street Pride Parade in Boston aren't going to be very dumb fucks. Anyway, so what happened?
Is that like a name for streetwalkers who just do hand jobs only? Anyway.
That explains that stain on the sidewalk. So, Carl Anderson gets a roll-up on Humberto, but while the referee's distracted, one of the Street Profits pushes Humberto, so he gets the roll-up. The dreaded roll-up, 1, 2, 3. So, cool.
Yeah. Although this was a little bit different of a roll-up because it was an assisted roll-up.
It was, but still, he couldn't kick out of the roll-up.
Still bucks.
Those are good to have. We get Seth Rollins being interviewed by Charlie. Boo!
Charlie is not that bad of an interviewer.
Charlie is a great interviewer.
Why would you boo her?
Anyway,
the crowd was booing Seth Rollins maliciously.
They were. They could not edit this stuff out, even though they'll try to on the YouTube channel. We then get Joe just talking more great shit on commentary. And here's where we come to a screeching halt. Lana and Lashley, look. One, Lana's outfit was louder and, had more personality than she's ever shown. Lana's a Sable wannabe. I would say that Lashley's a Mark Marrow wannabe, but he can't cut a promo, and Marrow's not that tan. Lana is useless on TV. I'm sorry. In this angle, or otherwise, you need to have women that can actually work, can actually serve a purpose. She doesn't.
Yeah.
Does everybody in this angle want to do have anything to do with it? Oh, no. And no, Cassius Ohno is not part of this.
Yeah, this is still the worst part of Raw.
Yeah. The restraining order thing, where Rusev can't come within 90 miles. Oh, wait, 90 feet.
No. 90 miles. And then Lashley kind of whispers to her, and she's like, oh, he corrected me. It's 90 and then she's like, 90 feet. Once, twice, 3 times a botch.
Lana, where's your brain knocked around a little too much? Can't do math very well. I mean, it's like, look, there's botching.
Was it that time that Rusev accidentally bumped into you because Nakamura dodged?
And then they became a tag team afterwards, Chris.
Right, I remember.
Remember?
Yeah.
So.
Do you remember? How bad that ankle was? Well, this is worse.
Yeah, this is actually worse. This is actively eroding the interest. And, people are like, well, they watch it on YouTube or whatever. People also watch the Paul brothers, Logan, and whoever the fuck the other guy is. That doesn't mean that people on YouTube are very smart. Just saying.
Yeah.
So, No Way Jose took on Lashley using the full Nelson. The Master Cuck Challenge is back. And that's what I'm going to call it. Lashley should leave. Rusev should leave. If Lana wants to be there, fine. Lana can stay there. She can be as useless as ever. I'm sorry, look, I'm sure she serves a purpose, but this is not it. This ain't it.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Ed and English and Rusev need to become a team again.
So we can have the reuniting of
Rusev Day!
I knew that he wanted to do that, so anyway,
any chance I can.
We get Seth Rollins coming out to burn it down. That's Arson Seth. Stop promoting arson. He gives his...
He would know.
Yeah, he gives it... I would. He gives his merch to a sick kid. Hasn't that sick kid suffered enough? One is fighting... No. Anyway, so Rollins versus Andrade with Zelina. Good match.
Yes.
Really good match. Really well done. The match quality has not been the issue on Raw lately. Well, for the most part. There's been usually one or two pretty good TV matches. The problem is everything in between. Zelina got kicked out because she tried to scissor Rollins' head. And then that's what I saw. And then Zelina got kicked out. They still had a really good match after that. Joe was great, just saying Rollins, he can't put him away. Rollins did not get to curb stomp a Mexican, so Trump was not very happy. So, we then get Team do a Lucha thing, so we get all the Hispanics in one segment.
Hispanics at the disco? I'm sure that pun has never been made. A
show of respect at the end.
Yes.
Between Rollins and... It's Rollins and Mexican Seth Rollins. What the fuck?
Anyway,
that was
after
good.
this little segment, we got Buddy Murphy being the first person to visibly knock on the door of Aleister Black, who for some reason has a private room. I don't know why, because he hasn't won any championships on the main roster yet. I guess I can't really say the main roster now because everything's the main roster.
I also just remembered that he won the NXT championship.
Yeah. I remember. But anyway, he goes to knock. There's no answer, so he walks off. And as he walks off and he turns the corner, Aleister Black comes running out the door like, someone want to pick a fight with me?
You goddamn it!
And he looked like an idiot.
He did.
Well, whose fucking idea was that? Like, it's a little... Man, most people are not going to really catch that, but for anyone paying attention, which, I mean, I was half paying attention and messaging my girlfriend the entire time, but even half paying attention, it was like one of those, like, why would you just make him look like a fucking idiot on TV when you're trying to have people take him seriously?
Yeah.
By that creaking noise during his entrance music.
By the way, that I didn't want to mention, but congratulations on Derb getting apparently a really nice girl. I haven't met her.
I mean, listen, when you open up talking about wrestling and she starts to reminisce about Trish Stratus, at least you're going somewhere.
Moving on, they mentioned never mind. They mentioned Punk. For WWE Backstage.
Yes.
He's employed by Fox. Is Punk a hypocrite? Is he this? Well, we'll find it. Whatever. I don't care about Punk's return. He's
always been upfront by the fact that in order to return to WWE, it would require a lot of money.
And that's fair. I mean, look, if he's upfront about that thing, that's okay. Here's my thing, just really quickly about Punk's return. I didn't care. If you guys are happy, great. If he's happy doing WWE Backstage so he can do his own stuff and do commentary and do other things, great. I don't care. Things. I hope not. We only had a masked Punk in 2010. It was terrible. God damn it. But I don't care that Punk's back. I'm not against him. But whatever. I still ain't gonna make me watch Backstage. I already watched 2 shows on Tuesday. AEW Dark and NWA Power. Power! By the way, I'll need to talk to you sometime off camera. Maybe we can watch the NWA Into the Fire pay-per-view December 14th. That's actually what the song is.
Oh, so, alright then.
I'll play it for you. So, we get Akira Tozawa versus Buddy Murphy.
Nice!
One person says...
205 Raw!
Ha!
Wait. Yes.
Wait, Lon's out there again? Moving on. Tazowin is what somebody said at one point.
Tazowin!
Murphy's Law for the win. The match actually was really good.
Yeah.
Some great near falls, some good stuff. I really enjoyed this match. Very, very good stuff.
It reminds you why 205 Live is so great.
Why is 205 Live not just absorbed in NXT? Because they're taping some of it in Full Sail and then they're still taping some of it after SmackDown.
Yeah.
Just tape it in Full Sail. Seriously. You got Full Sail for a reason.
Show it on Wednesdays after NXT. Or before NXT.
Or during NXT.
Show it next.
Ah! So, we get Rowan talking to something, apparently Katie Vick's ashes or something in a baby carriage. Alistair and Buddy.
No, he's just growing a personality.
No, he's really not.
I'm not saying it's a good one, but he's growing one.
Fair. And then we have Alistair and Buddy staring down. Could we get this on the pre-show for Survivor Series? Maybe. So yeah, then we get Rowan squashing a jobber. I called him, discount TJP. Hopefully without the P part, standing for, anyway. The Sings and Truth run down, and we get more 24/7. Yeah, that's it. Sure, that's it. We get, Truth and the Sings. Drop 24/7 title. Just drop it, please.
Yeah.
Just drop it.
It's at the point where it's not even serving any kind of purpose. So it's probably best to just put it.
It's fitting because Rowan serves no purpose as well. Look, they've tried everything with this guy, and now they're having him talk to something that's in a covered basket.
I'd rather opt to see where this goes because, it's not going to be anything like The Fiend, obviously, but you remember the very first thing that we saw was that box and the buzzard pops out of it.
Yeah.
And you immediately hated everything about it and wanted him to ask for his release papers.
To be fair, did you blame me at first?
Yes.
Okay.
I like to see where things play out before I really make a full decision on things. Except for things that are objectively bad.
The Lana Rusev
yeah.
thing. Look, this is not going to end well for Rowan. And I don't care about Rowan.
I hope it does.
Oh, I hope it does too. It won't.
It's going to add 6 months to Harper's contract, but we'll find out.
Our comment added 6 more months to his contract. He's going to be there till he's 50. So, yeah, whatever.
How long has your 3-year contract been going on? A while.
You know what that means. So, we get Orton picking a partner that will benefit him. Hopefully not one that wants to shake his hand. Kevin Owens versus Drew McIntyre. This is good. Very good.
Yeah.
Plenty of kickouts, good near falls, all that's everything really, really good. The Claymore kick.
Yep.
And
a couple false finishes where both competitors got their feet on the ropes.
Yep. Stunner. And then Triple H's theme hits.
And then we go to commercial.
Wait, you right? What?
Great timing. That's the best timing for a commercial, guys.
Yeah, Triple H brings his guys to the ring. He brings Damian Priest, Dominic Dijakovic, and he brings 3 jobbers, aka the Forgotten Sons.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, they're good athletes, but the gimmick's stupid.
I'm a badass. What's your name? Jackson.
And, Jackson Riker? Is that
yeah.
it? He wants Owens in NXT, apparently. Says, they don't want you, but I want you. I need to
Just listen to AJ's theme song. They don't want no.
So, we then get everybody brawling. The Undisputed Era comes out there and starts beating up Kevin Owens because, as you point out...
They're going rogue!
Rogue One?
No, because people survived the end of this.
Ooh! Yeah, you kind of knew that was going to happen. So, Mojo, Styles, Gallows, Anderson, and Cedric, and others, I'm sure, run him off. Mojo Rawley. I think. I'm not actually sure because I stopped giving a shit about Mojo a while ago. Okay, cool. We got this brawl. They need to stop doing so many brawls, and I get why they're doing it for Survivor Series, but they did it before
it's a brawl
Survivor.
for all.
You had to work that in,
yes.
Didn't you? Humberto is being talked to backstage. He's going to give a shot at AJ Styles next week. Cool. And then Heyman makes an announcement for the WWE title match. It's going to be no holds barred. And then Rey Mysterio's talking, but he has a gray goatee, so now Gray Mysterio. There were printer noises going on as this promo was going on. And the most... I'm just going to let you take it away for a second, what you were saying.
Sorry, what?
Printer noises.
Oh, yeah. It's just like, listening to that sound in the background, it sounded like a printer humming, and my first thought was, okay, listen. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get these printed off. Okay, I'm sorry. Just give me a moment. Ooh, yeah, that's loud. Does that mic pick that up?
Yeah, what was going on?
Oh, we got this 1970s laser printer jet thing majigger.
It's like a laser
and it's just making a shit ton of noise.
It literally sounded like a telegraph. It's like they were doing Morse code bullshit.
SOS! I want my belt back!
Asuka and Kairi, or Asuka with Kairi versus Natty, decent, good stuff. Enjoyed the fact the women got a chance to shine. Yeah. Fine. And then we get Orton and Ricochet teaming up against the Viking Raiders for the Raw tag titles.
Yes! Orton and Ricochet.
2 members of Team Raw. I didn't actually realize that Orton was on Team Raw because I didn't give a shit. Why was AOP not put in this?
Because they attacked Hawkins and Ryder, and actions have consequences in WWE nowadays for some reason.
Meaning
they never had before.
Meaning now they get to just sit on the sidelines for a while.
Yes.
One of them is probably injured again. I don't know what's happening. There was a WCW sign, or a WCW rules sign in the crowd. Yeah. That person, whoever that is, like they're gonna watch this, put in a lot of effort into that. That was some good detail. Shout
out to at GIF Skulls who put up the GIF of the guy with the AEW shirt getting Randy's attention.
And Orton's just like, So, suddenly SmackDown starts, puts Raw under siege. Their hashtag under siege. Right, yes.
Mind you.
Yeah, right. I gotta remember that.
And memory of Oni Lorcan. Throw him up.
Oh. So, we get Joe to Vic. This is happening, and I'm stuck here sitting next to you. This is ridiculous. Please keep Joe on commentary. Please.
The best.
God, so great.
SmackDown. I would love a commentary team between him and Kevin Owens.
God, everything would get put over, and they would just do that. We would not stop paying attention to the matches because they'd be so entertaining. We get SmackDown running down. And they took out Raw, so we get them brawling with the 4 guys in the ring. And then we get NXT running down.
The 4 horse guys.
Yeah. We get some RKOs from out of nowhere.
We get the recoil.
Yeah, we get...
Recode breaker.
We get Rollins leading some more Raw troops back down to the ring. A big old schmoz. Look, I get this Survivor Series. The show was a mess. Now, it wasn't a bad mess. I will say that. It wasn't a bad mess. However, there were some parts where I'm like, really?
Yeah.
And the fact, I'm taking it down a little bit, they have not announced the full Raw women's team yet. Now, maybe they've announced it while we're doing this review.
It's only Monday Night Raw.
Hold on. They have a pay-per-view this Sunday, but don't announce shit yet. And the same with the NXT team.
But that's a clever plan, so that the other people cannot plan around their plan, not the plan that they are planning. And plan around that plan.
What?
I have no idea.
Okay, it makes as much sense as anything else.
The storyboard for WWE creative meeting must be hilarious.
It must be. Triple H says in 6 days, we will finish this. He's going to take all his guys, all his girls, and they're going to finish everybody off on the main roster. That's what I heard. B-.
Right.
B-.
B-. I will have to agree on that.
It was entertaining, at least. It wasn't great, but it was entertaining. And there were a couple good matches.
And yeah, be our guest to vote on the poll. Let us know what you think of the show. If you want to get more in depth, there's a comment section down below where you can let us know. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell.
Yeah, get in depth down below. That's basically what the crux of our channel is. So, but for, we're going to review AEW Dynamite on Wednesday.
Because it's on TNT. It's Dynamite.
It is. So yeah, we'll do the predictions also on Thursday. Unless, who knows what the fuck's gonna happen. I'm John Ritlin, that is
the Durbinator.
We cannot finish a show properly, or at least I can't finish properly.
I'm sorry.